Time now for Hawk Zone, sponsored by Muckleshoot Casino Resort.
Welcome back. The Seahawks are now 1-0 in the Mike Macdonald era. Now, Seattle kicked off its season with a 26-20 win over the Denver Broncos. And, of course, Terry Hollimon joins me in the Hawk Zone to break it all down.
Oh, yeah.
Flying into the Hawk Zone.
Here we go. Yeah. We're flying in the Hawk Zone 1-0.
I know. That's awesome. Okay, so it was a big day. Did we credit it to Mike Macdonald?
I think so.
Yeah,
you think Mike Macdonald comes to the Seahawks as a defensive mastermind. He was that in Baltimore. He was that at the University of Michigan. And we knew he was going to be centered on improving this Seahawks defense. And I think he did a good job in the first game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the defense really showed up and showed out. You look at the guys that really played well on this game, it was the defensive guys.
All right. Defense. All right. So offense, though, a little bit of a rough start. Kenneth Walker in the running game. They did come alive in the second half.
Yeah. But again, you talk about the way these Seahawks started that game.
Yeah.
It was the first play of the game, Geno gets sacked. And you're like, no, this is just an anomaly. It's not going to happen. Second play of the game, an interception. And it's like, oh, my gosh, it can't start any worse. But as you said, as the game went on, the game progressed, these guys found their groove. They got into what they wanted to do. And I think we credit that a lot to the new offensive coordinator, Ryan Grubb, who was at the University of Washington last year. Yeah. And he really became notorious for becoming a guy that saw what the defense did and was able to make adjustments at the University of Washington. And we saw what they did with the Seahawks this past weekend. They made adjustments. They turned more to the running game, and it was successful.
And speaking of running, did he know that Geno could run?
Geno could run. He's told us that for a long time. Yeah. He didn't necessarily want to run all the time, but we got an opportunity to see him scramble and run, and he's actually pretty fast.
He is fast.
And he scored a touchdown. So, yeah, we saw Geno's ability to run the ball and become a dual-threat quarterback. And hopefully he doesn't have to do that too much this year. We want to keep him healthy.
Well, keep him healthy, keep him, protected.
Yes.
So the offensive line, though, obviously needs some work. What do we do there?
Yes. I mean, it seems like a broken record, right? We say that every year. This offensive line needs some help. But right now, it really does. They've been dealing with a lot of injuries at the right tackle position in particular. Abe Lucas was a guy that they projected to be the starter, and he's been out with a chronic knee injury. And right now, he's on the physically unable to perform list, which means we won't have him for the first four games. And they had George Fant in there filling in for him.
Yeah.
And he got injured in the game. So now we're down to the third and fourth guy playing tackle. So it's going to be a little bit of hodgepodge on that front line. Hopefully they'll be able to pull things together.
But we're a hardy crew. We can get through this.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think I already know the answer to this next question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Who was your player of the game?
My player of the game was K9-3, Kenneth Walker, the running back. Every time he touches the ball, it feels like something electric can happen. This past weekend, he had 103 yards. And again, when the passing game wasn't working, the Seahawks were able to lean on him to run and get yardage every single time he got the ball. So again, touchdown, 103 yards. K9-3 was the difference maker in this game.
Yeah, you know what? Even Dan Patrick was talking about this the other day, and I think this is what's important. But I also, may I give one?
Yeah,
it's an honorable mention, if you will. Marshawn Lynch giving Mike Macdonald an impromptu little back rub on the sideline. He's like, I got you, coach. You got this. I
think Marshawn Lynch should be the all-time MVP of the Seattle Seahawks. He's a national treasure. Every time you see him, he's doing something interesting, something fun. And to be on the sideline, first of all, I don't know how you get close enough to a head coach in the middle of an NFL game.
You're Marshawn Lynch.
To give him a back rub. It's like you should have security around the coach. Nobody comes near the coach. But Marshawn, he has that ability to move.
He's like, step aside. It's fine.
I got this.
Doesn't the Rams coach actually has a guy that moves him out of the way? I mean, I volunteered for that position. They didn't hire me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll get past it. All right, week number 2. What do we got?
This week we have the Patriots, and unfortunately for the Patriots, this is not the team that a lot of us grew up watching. It wasn't the Tom Brady, Bill Belichick Patriots. It's a brand new squad, new coaching staff, new quarterback. Jacoby Brissett is their quarterback, who's been a journeyman quarterback for the NFL for the last several years, and they're no longer the team that's going to just sit back and pass the ball around. This past weekend, they did win a game that they upset the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, yeah.
And, Cincinnati Bengals were projected to be really good, but but the Patriots got to win. It's because they were
Yeah.
able to run the ball. So the Seahawks better be ready to defend against the run.
And you know somebody on this team, don't you?
I know somebody pretty well.
do you know?
Jeremiah Farms Jr., this guy has made the team. He's a defensive lineman, but I've known him literally since the day he was born. It's not the big guy.
No.
It's the baby.
Oh,
Yes.
goodness.
His dad was a legendary player at the University of Washington, a good friend of
wow.
mine. He actually lived with me for a long time. And that was his son. He was born my junior year, and we spent a lot of time with him as a kid. And he's overcome a lot of obstacles, and now he's playing for the Patriots.
That makes me so happy to see that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's crazy, though, that the babies are now big kids.
I hate it. It kind of makes me feel
I mean,
a little long in the tooth.
But, you know, we were so young when those babies were born.
I think I was like
so
3
young.
or 4 years old as a college
Yeah, you were
junior.
actually just like cousins, kind of.
I was a
It's fine.
prodigy. I was a prodigy in college.
All right, go Hawks. It's always hard to win on the road, so let's send them all the good vibes.
Yes.
All right, well, get this. Did you guys know that actor, comedian, and UW graduate Joel McHale is bringing his comedy show to the Muckleshoot Casino Event Center on Thursday, October 3rd. Do not miss your chance to see this comedy icon in action. We've had him on the show. He's hilarious. So visit the website on your screen for more ticket info, because it's going to be a funny, fun night.
Not only did he go to UW,
Yeah.
he played football at UW.
You are kidding me.
Now you know.
Then where you know he is very tall. I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.